we can make analysis of that. So in that way, we can do like this. There is a style of our figure also, how the figure can be given. Suppose there is a household income in Mumbai metropolitan region, how the figures can be. There are some of the diagrams. These are helpful in giving under the quantitative method. When there are questionnaire method or sampling method or survey method, then there is a need of the giving the figure through which one can understand it. Then the thesis generally use footnotes rather than endnotes. Nowadays, there was a time people used to give the end notes of the chapter. At the end of the chapter, people used to give the references. So it is called as end notes. But nowadays, people are giving the footnotes on the same page. There are references one, two, three, four, five, whatever, and then it is understandable to the reader directly. So use footnotes rather than end notes. Indent a new paragraph. We had discussed that whenever you are putting in new ideas or thoughts, so begin with the new paragraph. For new sections, use 1, 2, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. We have discussed this. If you go through the library, how the contents are written, on the basis of that, you can put it. Use only italics, no underlining, as little bold as possible. So in the thesis or dissertation, in the dissertation or research paper, bold letters are generally avoided. So it's the technical terms related with our names of the suttas as well as the text. It should be italics. The name of the places, name of the persons, it should be italics. There should no be underlining. So if there are in the subsections, making the subsections as well as the sub chapters, you can make bold of those subsections also. Quotations marks, how they can be written. Single quotation marks are used to distinguish words, concepts, or the short phrases. So if there are less than 25 words, then direct quotations are given the double inverted comma, and single inverted comma if there is only technical terms like satipatthana or kayanupassana or chittanupassana. So some terms it needs only single inverted comma. But if there are fewer than 25 words, there should be double quotation marks. Double quotation marks are also used for the titles of the articles from the journals or of the references work. Generally, name of the journals are given in italics, and the titles of the research paper is given in normal font. There should be no any italics for that. Large sections of the quoted text should be set off from the running text by a blank line before and after the quoted text. And the text should be indented on the left side. So if you are taking the large passage from the any book or something, you are putting in the dissertation or the thesis, you have to make one indent, the tab, and from there, the running passage from where starts your statement of the thesis or the sentences. So where does you have to start it? Then you put just one shift. There will be one in indent, and from there you have to write down the long sentences or the long passages from the book or the Tipitaka or whatever the canonical, you have to put it. And whenever it ends, and now you have to start or you have to make analysis of that passage. You have to come again on the same line from where you have started previously from the indent. So large section of the quoted should be set off. So this is the our. Let us discuss that what is the meaning of the referencing. We are talking about the that how the references are being given, citations are given. So referencing is a process of citing or documenting the sources of quotes, theories, ideas, illustrations, and diagrams that you have used in writing your university assignment. So whenever you are giving your references, as many as references you are giving, it shows your that how much research aptitude you are having, and you are quoting all these things. So this referencing is also an art, that how you are putting the things that from where you are taken. So there are two purpose of the referencing, that you are acknowledging the source from where you have taken these ideas or the thoughts, as well as it allows the reader to trace the source also, that whether it is right or wrong. So sometimes readers also makes investigations, that the researcher, whether he makes claim of this thing, whether it is right number of the pages, whatever he has cited, the page number, it is correct or not, the number of edition or the title of the book, whether it is correct or not. So generally there are two purpose of referencing. So references, all the references to be cited in the text within parentheses, citing surname, year, page, like. So you have to give him email addresses. Generally page number is also given. So this is the idea. Under the parenthesis, you have to put the surname of the author whenever there is a running thesis or running dissertation, and whenever you are putting, then suppose there is a fieldman surname, the year of the publication, and the page number. So this is the way of giving the references through parentheses. And you can put it, and in lastly, whenever you are writing the bibliography, you can give the detail of the fieldman 1993, that what it has been given. So journals should be written. The whenever the journals are references, so references should be given. It should not be the journal should be in italic, not underlined. No way phrases like jointly written or co-authored with or paper sponsored by, these should be avoided. And also identification of the position or affiliation in the citation completely avoided. All the write-up must be in Times New Roman. So generally Unicodes are accepted for the dissertations. So Calibri or Times New Roman, you can put 12 point and normal writing, not all capitals for the names and books, etc. In the standard citations, the ISSN number or ISBN number or not quoted. Of course, sometimes for more clarity within parentheses, the publishing institution and places are also given. So whenever you are giving the bibliography, the ISSN number for the journals, ISBN number for the books, these numbers must be quoted, so that it gives the clarity that how much you are aware of ISSN number or ISBN number. Citing the article from a journal. Generally, whenever you are writing, giving references from the journal or in the bibliography, whenever you are quoting, then Fieldman Bernard M 1993, then there is a title of the paper and the name of the journal. These can be, we will give you some of the examples. Lastly, we had discussed about the appendix, that at the end of the thesis or dissertation, generally appendixes are given. So an appendix normally includes research related materials that